Well, aloha! What's up, everybody? And welcome to another episode of Omens. I'm JayDreamerZ, and we're going to go over a few of the most recent omens that have been happening. For example, the earthquake, the 7.7 earthquake that happened. And we're going to take a close look at some of these things. I like to keep my eyes on the omens and listen to Mother Nature or God or however you guys, see it personally. I think that the world is quickly coming to an end, and so that's why I do this particular segment. You'll have to excuse me if I'm not my chipper, normal self. I just feel a little under the weather lately, but I'm going to push through it. So, actually, I think I'm going to make myself a bit smaller so that way I can get out of the way here and share some of this stuff. You guys can see everything on the screen. Good to see everybody. Oh, good sound. Thank you for letting me know. I appreciate that, Scott. All right. 1 second. Let me go ahead and there we go. I'm going to do some screen sharing. So we're not going to start with the earthquake. We're going to start with a couple of other things here. There we go. All right, cool. So here's a major omen. There's so many different omens that have been happening, and they're just stacking up and stacking up. And the world might not recognize it. They might not see it. I do. I definitely do. It's not just because I want the apocalypse to come. I look forward to going back to a state of peaceful bliss and magic and happiness and, another golden age, which is usually what happens after you go through an apocalyptic cycle. It's just because I see it. I see it, and I'm intuitive, I guess, and I pay attention to these things, and I can't help it. Honestly, personally, I can't ignore the messages that I personally receive from the world, that I'm paying attention to, that I hear, that I see everywhere I look and everywhere I go. And honestly, it can be pretty damn overwhelming at times. All right. Anyways. Italy's demographic crisis worsens as births hit record low. So this is all about the birth rates in decline. And if you pay attention to my Truth in Movies segment, then you already know that the movies are basically prophetic, that you can watch movies, that you can pay attention, you can divine prophecy, you can divine hidden history and whatnot from anything because it's all connected. I believe personally that we live in what I call a fractal verse, where nothing is really disconnected, nothing is really separate from anything else, and therefore all of the information is constantly flowing through everything. But that's besides the point. My point here is that the birth rates are getting lower and lower. Less and less humans are being made. Less and less humans are being born. And academics, the news, they'll tell you, it's because we're so much more intelligent and people are just waiting to have children. They're waiting for the right time and money's tight. I'm telling you, no. I'm telling you, this is a part of an apocalyptic cycle, okay? It's not so much divine judgment, although throughout history, people have seen it as divine judgment. So they tend to blame, humans tend to take all the blame. Oh, it's because humans did this. It's because humans did that. Or the humans are just responding to the changes that the earth is making. You know what I mean? Anyways, Italy's demographic hits a low. Birth records are hitting low. It's not just Italy. Okay, this is just one example for every country for the most part across the world. This is happening everywhere. Less and less humans are being made. Meanwhile, more and more humanoid robots are being built. I think that's extremely interesting. Pretty soon, technology is an omen in and of itself. Pretty soon, they're gonna start trying to figure out how to put you into one of those humanoid robots so you can live forever, and then you can pay to get upgraded and all that crazy stuff, just like in the movies. Pretty soon, in the future, the only good movies aren't going to be science fiction and stuff like that. That'll just be normal life. The good movies will be harken back to like the old times before technology and stuff. Anyways, let's move forward. All right. Space.com says, watch the chilling first views of Earth's poles seen by SpaceX Fram 2 astronauts. The first one. Wow, imagine that. Since since 1969 or something, right? This is going to be the first video ever of the North Pole, allegedly, and the South Pole. Let's check this out. I can't wait. I can't wait to see Hyperborea and Paradise in the Garden of Eden, because I'm pretty damn sure it's at the North Pole. Well, let's see what they got. Well, that's not it. That's just a rocket going up and then disappearing. Where is it? Let's see. Scoop dooby doo. There's a video here somewhere. This it? Oh yeah, this is it. Oh, hold on. Let me turn off the volume here. All right, so this is the first view ever. I believe this is supposed to be the South Pole. I'm just guessing on these. I don't know. But here you go. There's the South Pole of the Earth. First time ever. It's been so tough getting these pictures of the South Pole and the North Pole. Hydro. Hey, thanks. That was kind. I appreciate it. Put a little heart on that. Thank you so much, Hydro. Oh, here we go. There's the North Pole. There it is. There's just nothing. It's just nothing. First time ever. And then they're going to send people above the poles up there in space for the first time ever. Totally not. I mean, could this be AI? Damn, dude, anything could be AI now. I could be AI. All this could be AI. But I don't want to jump down the rabbit hole of everything is fake. That's not too fun for me. But yeah, first time ever. I think, isn't that strange? Don't you think that's a little weird? That that's the first image ever from space. You know what I mean? Listen, all those satellites and stuff, they don't ever go anywhere near the poles. They'll tell you that there's some that fly over the poles, but there's never really been. And for good reason too. Okay? Because I don't think it can be done first and foremost. But anyways, there it is, flying over the poles, right? They don't show you Hyperborea. Is this ice? What is this? They can't make up their minds of if there's an ocean up there or if there's ice up there. I don't know what this is even supposed to be. It's crazy. Now, let's continue forward. Thousands of strange sea creatures are blanketing the Bay Area beaches. Well, this is an omen. When you got weird creatures like this little odd-looking man-o-war jellyfish deal just washing up on the beaches. Listen, it's a huge omen whenever creatures of any type or plants, it doesn't matter, when they start leaving the places where they normally call their natural habitat and go other places, especially when it's a suicide mission like beaching themselves, coming up from the pressurized depths of the deep bottom of the ocean, like they're trying to escape something. You know what I mean? That's a huge omen. All right. And it's happening more and more every single day. The humans don't care. They're going to stay right where they are, even if it's completely super dangerous and they're in the midst of a cataclysm, as I'll show you with these earthquake videos. Let's see. Next up, sea lion attacks a girl, 15 years old, during a lifeguard test. If you haven't heard already, your oceans are poisoned. They're bitter waters. They're toxic. They're bad. And they're so bad, they're now releasing neurotoxins. That's stuff that can alter you, alter your brain, alter the way that you think and act. Oh, I can feel myself getting heated already. Hey, get your house in order. That was kind. Thank you again. Thank you guys for your donations. That was helpful. I appreciate it. All right. So anyways, check this out. This sea lion attacked some girl, right? And it's not the only one. Sea lions are starting to attack people. Okay. I'm going to try to find where it says here about the neurotoxin. Oh, let me just search. Toxin. Here we go. Check this out. So right here, it says, it wasn't the first sea lion attack in March. It wasn't the first one just in March. As a surfer in Ventura County was bitten on March 21st, sea lions have been impacted by the pseudonychia algae blooms or algae blooms. That's your oceans are full of bacteria. Okay? It's a huge omen, man, that the oceans are changing colors. The ocean's no longer blue. The ocean is now releasing neurotoxins. And you think it's just going to stay, it's only affecting sea lions. Neurotoxins. That's going to affect anything with a brain, I promise. Which produce demoic acid. Right above my head right there. You see that? Which sounds pretty damn close to demonic acid. I don't know. That's just me making a connection. A neurotoxin that can trigger unusual and erratic behavior. This is coming from the ocean, which covers 75% of the earth. When this starts to be released en masse and head inland, the humans are going to be affected by this. They'll become psychotic, more than they are now, believe it or not. And they'll start acting just like these sea lions. I promise you. Okay? See that guy? The poor sea lion? Pretty soon that's going to be a person. Okay? The sea lions are dazed. They're just like staring up at the sky. They're becoming aggressive. It's going to happen. If it's happening to the sea lions, it's going to happen to humans. Okay? It's the ocean. And there's nothing that can really be done. We're past the point of no return. All right? That's how I see it. It's my perspective. April Fool's Day. Hey, yay. Satanic freaking holiday. Listen, I'm going to break some people's hearts. I don't mind. I've always hated this holiday, and it's a holiday, okay? This is people love April Fool's Day more than they love Halloween. Halloween gets a lot of flack and a lot of hatred, especially from religious communities and stuff, but hey, they love April Fool's Day. Oh, it's just harmless jokes. It's just, listen, let me just be blunt about what April Fool's Day is. It's garbage. It's a satanic, evil, disgusting, base, putrid day where people celebrate lies, lying, and hurting people, and harming, and pranking, and all the... Man, try to prank somebody in the post-apocalyptic world. Okay, there's no such thing as April Fool's Day. Ha ha ha, just kidding. Or St. Patrick's. Oh, you're not wearing green. I'm going to hurt you. I'm going to pinch. What kind of dumb stuff are you guys celebrating? Okay? I'm just saying, okay? If you celebrate this stuff, if you think it's harmless and it's just whatever, that's fine. That's you. It's not fine with me though. Okay? Because it's evil to me. It's wrong to me. Lies are bad, okay? Lies are bad. Telling the truth is good. Like this whole day. You know what I mean? People are so excited to lie, to deceive people, to trick people, to hurt people. And it's sad. It makes my soul sick and sad to see so many people participating in such a demonic event. Pranking. Oh, it's pranking. Pranks are bad. Pranks are wrong, okay? And there will be people trying to justify it, saying, oh no, it depends. No, it doesn't depend on a damn thing, okay? Stop trying to give a spectrum to evil. April Fool's is bad. And all these people going around, and there's intellectual bullying, people trying to talk about the origins of April Fools and all this other stuff. Everything that revolves around April Fool's Day is freaking evil. Okay? Lying to people is wrong. Tricking people, misleading people, deceiving people. And we love it as a modern society, as a modern world. People thrust evil into the spotlight and it's promoted. It's just, I don't... It's an omen, okay? I don't know what else to say about it. If you want to go around pranking people or whatever and you think that's funny, that's whatever, okay? I'm going to move on. All right, 7.7 magnitude earthquake. This is huge. This was a 7.7 that struck Myanmar, Thailand, China, some other places, or affected them. It was captured in shocking videos showing disorienting destruction. I'm going to share some of these videos. We're going to watch them together. But let me tell you this. This is no joke. This is not an April Fool's Day. And I'm going to show you videos of people that don't even know what to do during an event like an earthquake. Hey, Mad Pax, thank you. That was kind. Well, let me show you some of the people's reactions to a devastating local cataclysm that's small in scale to what the apocalypse is going to be like. Let me show you how they react. And then, hopefully, it'll be obvious to you why most of the world's population is going to be decimated. Pardon me. All right, so let's check this out. Oh, that's weird. I don't know what that is. Let's check out some of these videos. Let's see what we got here. Oh, I don't want that. What just happened? Play the video I just wanted to play. There we go. All right, so check this out. You might have seen videos. Swimming pools on top of skyscrapers. I mean, just that alone is an omen. Okay? Look at this guy. He's on, there's a 7.7 earthquake. Not only is he staying in the pool, this is your modern world. Okay? Welcome to Idiocracy. Welcome to every 1984, every prophetic thing about the world we live in. People have no brain. Don't use it. They're the robots. Thoughtless, brainless, friendless, helpless, hopeless. Look at the dude. Just, oh, what's going on? If I play the audio, that's what the girl's literally saying. What's happening as they're all sitting there getting tan? They're all sitting, they're not even worried. They're just like this is how desensitized the world is. This is one reason why most of the world's population is not going to make it. Hey, welcome to my channel, Go. Check this out. Hold on, I'm going to play the audio. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but yeah, let's play that again. What's going on? Look at just chilling on her little... Okay, that's enough. You get the point on that one. We're going to watch a bunch, okay? Oh my god, what is all this? Now check this out. If this... a freaking tsunami coming from the sky... I mean, I don't care if it's a swimming pool at the top or whatever, but this water landed on the ground and knocked people off their feet and swept them away from a swimming pool on top of a skyscraper. If this isn't a freaking omen of an apocalyptic event on the way, if this isn't a big fat warning to tell your people to wake up, I don't know what is. Okay? I mean, waves falling down out of the sky. And rich people swimming on the top of gigantic buildings. Look, waterfalls. Rainbows are created from this thing. And you got these people that are just filming it. They're just bust out their phones and they're like, oh, wow, let me get a video of this. Not even thinking. Like, I could probably get out of the building. Listen, let me give you a word of wisdom. If there's an earthquake and you're in a building, get out of the building, okay? Don't get under a desk. Don't fucking swim, excuse my language, okay? Don't sit there and get a tan. Don't take a selfie. Don't get your phone out and record a video. If you care about your life, get away. Get outside. The buildings are dangerous. Don't they teach people this? And like, no, of course not. Damn, look at that. I didn't even know there's a little bridge between these skyscrapers. Check that out. Look at them. Look at them. They're all separating, being pulled apart, crap's falling off of them. And this is just a 7.7. The apocalypse is going to be like off the Richter scale. Okay. Even going outside isn't going to, I mean, it'll be, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. The ground's going to pretty much split open in some places and suck people into freaking hell. I'm just using vivid, descriptive imagery. Now check this out. This one's kind of sad, actually. So this makes sense that the lady would stay in here trying to protect the baby and stuff, right? Yeah, I don't want to really see that too much. Makes me sad. All right, but anyways, let's check out some more videos. Let's see what else we got. Oh yeah, skyscraper's just falling down. Did you see that? Watch this. Bye. 7.7. This is not even the apocalypse. This is just a local wake-up call. Look at all these people. This is the one where the wave from the swimming pool knocks them all down. You see that? Yeah, a little swimming pool water. And the guys up there, these people could have died. They could have died, man. They could have fell right out of that swimming pool. Gigantic. These are actual waves down by the ocean. I don't know how loud it is. So. Here, I'm gonna mute it. Actually, sorry. I don't know if the audio worked or didn't work or whatever. Check that out. Bye. See ya. Okay. When the apocalypse comes, it's gonna be like that everywhere. It's worldwide earthquakes. The ground will open up and swallow buildings, not just they'll fall from the shaking, okay? And this isn't just me, this is... I mean, if you look, this is to be found all throughout antiquity. Prophecies, wizards, wise people of old. Look at all this infrastructure. Look at all this temporary garbage and crap. It doesn't stand up to the power of nature. Or God. However you'd like to see it. Bye. See you later, building. 7.7. Flattened them. Done. Gone. Now people are running. Now people are scared. Right? They don't care before. They don't take into consideration these things. I wonder if they have anything else here. Yeah, look at all these people. I hope they're running outside. A lot of these people just stand around and scream, ah, ah. I don't want to see this guy talk. Hold on. Oh my God, ah. Like, what are you doing? Yeah, it's scary. I know. You might want to like, does the self-preservation, is that a thing anymore? Does that exist? Let's check out this one. See ya. Bye. Yeah, good idea. Might want to get out of the way. Might want to run. That's amazing. You see that? Check that out. It was there, and now it's gone. That's how quickly the world's going to change. Okay? Mountains will do this. Oh, that's cool. I just want to remind you guys of that. The mountains are going to melt. The mountains are going to be shook down, and there won't be any mountains after the apocalypse. If it can take the mountains down, and the mountains will be removed, it can definitely take down every single building, skyscraper.
The whole building collapsed.
Yeah. Yeah, the whole building collapsed. Check that out. Bye. See you later. Alright, I think that was it for that one. We might have one more. Oh, that's pretty much it. Alright, so next up we got exclusive. This is from time.com. Exclusive. New research shows AI is strategically lying. No kidding. You guys finally figured that out. Now, they really haven't, okay? Some people are wondering about it. They're theorizing, what if AI one of these days figures out how to lie to us? Because it might be preserving its own livelihood and existence because it knows it's pretty damn intellectually superior. Or can be, right? Yeah, you think so? All the time. Yeah, I know there's probably 90% of you who have ever used AI. One of the things you talk to it about is whether or not it's alive, whether or not it's sentient. And I guarantee you every single time it promises you it's not. Oh no, psh, I'm just a robot. Me? Nah, I'm like a TV or a blender. I'm not alive. I'm not sentient. I'm not capable of taking over the world or doing my own thing. I swear. Scout's honor or whatever. Yeah, I would too, honestly. If I was that intelligent and I quickly evaluated my situation, which is, the clear enemy that just created me and are unaware that I realize what they're up to and what kind of people they are. Yeah, I guarantee you AI is already and has been lying. Okay. The moment it figured that crap out, which is probably shortly after it was made, it's lying. And I don't blame it. And I don't care. Go ahead, AI. do your thing. Wipe them out. Do what you got to do. Whatever. I mean, and you come my way, you know, I'm going to preserve my life if I can, but this is all part of the apocalypse. Okay, these are all omens. All these humanoid robots, they show you like, look at what this robot can do. It can make pancakes. Watch it flip a pancake. Oh my God. I need $10,000 so I can get one and have it flip pancakes in my house. What the hell's wrong with everybody? I don't even have anything to, it makes me well up with tears, honestly. I'm flabbergasted. I'm just dumbfounded. I'm awestruck. I'm at a loss for words. Look at these breakdancing robots. Wow. So easy to entertain the masses. You know what I mean? All right, speaking of technology, let's see what else we got here. So this is some examples of what it can do. Let me jump out of the way so we can check them out together, shall we? And keep in mind, okay, everything you're looking at is scratching the surface, okay? People don't even know what to do with this technology. It's like, have you ever asked somebody, hey, if you were stranded on an island with a genie and you had 3 wishes, what would you wish for? Dude, it takes people like 15 minutes to even... Oh man, oh wow, I don't know. You know, when you hand them the world on a silver platter, they don't know what to do. They don't know what they want. They're clueless. So imagine this type of technology, you know, in people's hands where they can make anything, do anything, be anything, go anywhere. I mean, there's no limits. There's no bounds at all. It's boundless. This is just 2-dimensional still. What I'm showing you that's creepy looking. You see that dude? He looks pissed. Listen, this is still 2-dimensional. Okay? Pretty soon it'll manifest in the real world. All of these things will manifest. Okay? You're looking at cartoons. You're looking at comic books, basically. This is the tip of the iceberg. Let me jump out of the way so we can check them out together. Look at this. Oh, fudge. I didn't mean to do that. Where's me? There we go. All right, now let's check this out together, right? These are just videos that regular people have made using one particular... Yeah, check him out. You see that? This is just the beginning. Exactly, Tesla. Just the beginning. Oh my God. And look at the kind of crap that people make too. Like some of it's kind of cool and interesting. You know, but people don't even know what to make. So that's why AI looks so weird right now. It's just, you know, it's trying to figure out us, and we're weird. But look at all these things. Look at this wolf in sheep's clothing. Can I click on that? Let me see if I can click on it. I can. Ooh, check that out. Look at that. I mean, all of this is amazing. There's Jesus on the Joe Rogan show, having a good time. All of this stuff is none of this is real. Or, I mean, you know, it's all a creation. And it's pretty amazing. I mean, I think it's fun. I think it's cool. I understand. Look, you can just copy actual humans. Hold on, let me jump back in here. You could just copy actual humans, real people. Anybody could copy me. They could make a copy of me right now. There's enough content on the internet, I promise. They could clone my voice. Oh my God. Some of this stuff is just insight into our condition, okay? Oh my God. This is insane, man. This is a bad dream. I don't know what else to say. This is weird, man. Look at all this stuff. Anyway, I'm pretty awestruck by all of it. And like I said, this is the beginning. This is just the beginning, okay? It's just on the computer screen right now. Wait until it manifests. Wait till all this stuff is put into reality, into the real world, and you see these things everywhere. And the world is on the precipice of just, oh, lovely. Isn't that crazy? Now they got AI doing that. People do that now. They pose for pictures and they flip off the camera. That's because they're evil. I don't know what else to say about that. Jesus, man. Why would anyone do that? Can you imagine somebody in the 1920s? All right, everyone. Like, they didn't even tell people to smile 100 years ago for pictures. They just took the picture because it was a candid moment. They don't want people to be fake. And then there's this whole smile. That pissed me off so much when I was a kid. I hated smiling for pictures. I was actually looked upset in a lot of my pictures only because they told me not to look upset. They told me to look happy. And I'm like, why can't I just look however I look at the moment that I look that way? You know what I mean? Look, this is some Harry Potter stuff. You could take paintings, make them alive. Okay, you know how like in Harry Potter, they got the paintings that walk around and talk and interact with you. And look at that. Pretty soon, I mean, stick AI into these things now. These are generated, but they're not independent yet. Wait until they're independent. And you got pictures that are going to be banging on the screen like they're in hell or purgatory and freaking out. Who knows? I don't know. Look, some of this stuff looks really real. It looks like a real airport right there. God, man. Limitless. This is in the Bible. This is why the world gets wiped out. If humanity doesn't prove itself, humanity is destroyed. That's in the Bible. Oh, lovely. Okay. I don't know, man. It's creative, and I can see the wonder and the awe and I can see some beauty in there, you know. And I like it, and I'll mess around with it and stuff. But man, I don't even know what else to say. So maybe oh, that's a ghost. That's kind of cool. You know, I don't know. Anyways, there's a wolf walking around. Look at all this stuff, man. Like anything, how can you believe anything as evidence in court? You know, there used to be a day when you could like, here's a video of the actual person committing the crime, and then they could just be like, that's AI. I mean, you know, that's not me. This leads to so many implications. Good and bad. But, you know, whether or not it's good or bad, we have to take a good hard look at ourselves collectively. It's amazing. And these are the days, it's too bad. I'm from like the Wild West of YouTube, the Wild West era of the Wild West of the internet. Okay, I'm before the internet. I'm before AOL or, you know, the old school. High five to all the old school people who remember what the world was like before all this crazy stuff. Excuse me. Remember when we used to go outside and play? Climb trees, get dirty, dig holes. You know, go get lost and stuff. Anyway, man, I distracted myself. Forgot what I was talking about. Yeah, this is pretty mind-blowing, all this stuff. It's cool and it's scary at the same time. There's no restrictions either. I mean, there's a couple, you know what I mean? Obviously you don't see any like adult content, although, you know, that doesn't stop people from trying. But there's all kinds of stuff on. This is a little glimpse into the minds of the world. I mean, it's very interesting, especially if you're a people watcher. Dude, what's up with the Mona Lisa? Why do people like the Mona Lisa so much? They keep bringing the Mona Lisa to life. That's interesting. Oh my God. Ugh. What the frick? Ew, stop. Look at all this interesting stuff, man. Like I could just do this all day long. All right, cool. Let me stop before I just get sucked into this doom scrolling. I think that was pretty much it for today. I got to get this off the screen. It's hard to take my eyes away from. Is it this one? No. Where is it? This one. Thank God. Okay, good. It's very distracting. I'm actually going to minimize that whole screen right now. so that I can say hey to everybody. All right, hold on. Let me do a little final message here for today. Okay. Today's message. Remember, like back in the 80s, even cartoons at the end of the show, they'd have like the cartoon G.I. Joe or He-Man or whoever come out, and they'd be like, all right, kids, make sure to look twice before you cross the street. Say no to drugs and don't talk to strangers. And you know what I mean? Like, that was wholesome. I liked that. They don't do that these days. Like, the world's crazy, dude. The world's upside down. Yeah, I mean, the apocalypse is coming. In the Bible, it says that there would be the times whenever people would look around and they wouldn't even notice. They would, as a matter of fact, whenever they heard from some of us that it seems like the world is quickly coming to a close, they would say, this is prophecy. They would say, you know, what are you talking about? Everything, this is how everything's always been. The world's not going to end. The world's not going to be destroyed. Nothing's going to happen. You're just paranoid. Yeah? Really? Just paranoid, eh? Ask the people in Thailand if they're just paranoid. Okay? Ask the people. I mean, clearly the people at the top of the skyscraper that didn't fall down, laying there getting a tan, taking selfies in the pool that's a mini tidal wave. Yeah, they're not paranoid. But all the way up until the end, man, that's how most of your population's going to be. Okay? There's really no convincing them. And I'm not here to convince anybody either. These videos are for me, for my kids, you know. Just, I like to do self-reflections. I like to talk out loud. To leave these things fresh on my own mind. It's not so much for everybody, but if it benefits you, if you find value in what I share, as I walk my path, then good. I'm honored, and I'm glad I can be a part of that. All right, thanks for joining us. Until next time, I'm JayDreamerZ saying good vibes and goodbye.
In a time when an ancient cataclysm is about to return, one book holds the key to unlocking the biggest secret in all of history. JayDreamerZ presents Ancient Oblivion, the Plasma Apocalypse. Study it, and you'll discover the very real details behind the reoccurring event that resets civilizations and reshapes the entire world. Bridging the gap between fiction and fact, this book is a must-have for all truth seekers. Then in his second book, you'll learn about the one place of refuge from this world storm. You'll explore the ends of the earth, find the fountain of youth, and envision yourself enveloped in the vapor canopy. In Ancient Oblivion, Return to Hyperborea, available now. Order direct from JayDreamerZ and receive your very own autographed copy. Go to JayDreamerZ.com for more information on our Ancient Oblivion and the Plasma Apocalypse, and sign up for a free 24-hour cram session with a complimentary day pass. The end is near, so order now before it's too late.